Yep. We're still. Oh, wow. I just lowered myself. Um, we're still dealing with this gigantic wall of video games.
Yeah, it's like that case. Most people know. Yeah.
I was I was hoping we would have made more progress over the weekend, but here we are. Here we are. So yeah, we're just gonna be working on that. I gotta think of some sort of game to play. Well, we have this giant stack of games. Like, what's I don't know. What's the 35th game down in the PS4 section right here?
Hey, those are still around. Who knows?
Get your legendary birds or whatever.
Right.
They are legendary birds.
Yeah, I mean, they make special appearances now, it seems, more than anything.
Got my little gold well there you can get the little gold plated
Oh, yeah.
Charizard and
Yep, from what, Burger King, right?
Burger King or whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Some of those go for like $65 on eBay.
They can. Yeah, they can. If you have all the stuff, the Pokeball and all that with
In
it.
the box.
I
think
don't
is
have the
the box.
I don't have the Pokeballs.
Gotcha.
Just the plastic case, the card, and then a little what is the paper certificate thing?
Yeah, this is real gold.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, man, doing the works. Doing the works. All right.
Like every day I pick him up from school, he's always willing and dealing, man.
Oh, slinging.
Somebody's gonna trade me.
Yeah. Yep. Man, the only thing is you got to watch out for the fake cards, man. Like
A lot of fake cards
they
going
make
around
them
that playground.
like because like the parents will buy like off of Amazon or something like that. Like, oh hey, I can get 100 poker cards, like, for like $5, $10. They're like, great deal, and then it's just like
Fake cards.
Yep, and then they're trading them on the playground, and then they come in here like, how much can I get for this Charizard? Like, sorry guy, that's fake.
And then they ban it at school because some kid got a bad trade, and then all of a sudden, it's gone.
I told
They were suspended.
But then they couldn't keep them out. They couldn't keep the Pokemon out. They're like 2 weeks, and then you're back.
Yeah. It was 2 weeks. They're like, for 2 weeks, you cannot bring your Pokemon cards.
Oh, so it's your fault.
what it was, he showed up with something and said, "Oh,
Those are Pokemon cards.
and that was the mistake, I guess."
Cool.
Now I'm just gonna play ignorant with everything.
Yeah, it's like
that's junk.
yeah. Get that out of my house. Did you guys need anything over there? You still just looking around? All good? Okay. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna slide these over yeah. Oh, that kind of takes up half of the. Slide these over yeah. Oh, and I'm getting a phone call. Hey Tony, what's up? I'm at work. Yeah, we're open on MLK, but there's a muffin there that you can eat. Please take your meds. All right. That kid's funny. Kids are fun. It's like, oh, I don't have to go to school today. Obviously, no one has to go to work. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, we'll see how much this we can get done. first game today. Rambo on the PS3. Rambo. Guess how much this is going for? You are not gonna believe it. $50 for Rambo. $50. Can you believe that? Like on the PS3. I mean, I like physical media. I like having the thing. Why is this $50?
That's what I did. Red, blue. This is the same game. For some reason, still played yellow, and then I don't even know what came after that.
Now we're on start with violet.
Yellow and whatever. The last one I ever played, I think, was this.
Yellow. It was
Cinderquill or whatever.
silver or it was like heart or gold and silver,
Yeah,
and then
Gold.
crystal,
I might have done it. I don't know.
and then I think it went to the Game Boy Advance after those.
Probably. You want to get those?
Yes, but there's a yes, but I also want to get the car to say that.
All right, let's mute this real quick. I'm gonna throw it all on mute. We'll be right back. Sorry about that. We are back. We just got to handle some customers. Kids' first time in here buying Pokemon cards. And yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun to, you got to get them while they're young. That's how you do. It's like crack. No, I'm just kidding. No. Don't do drugs. Oh man! All right, so we are dealing with Rambo, the video game on PS3 right now. Blurb. So you can find all these games in store or at VGMX.com. We're just checking right along, getting all this stuff in. Just doing some data entry. I should turn on some music before I go insane. Or would you like to watch me go insane? Let me know in the chat if you would enjoy seeing me slowly lose my mind. Or lose what's left. Lose what's left of my mind. $49.99 for this game. I'm impressed. Rambo, still killing it. See what I did there? All right, there it is. Rambo is up. It's live. It's happening now. Just gotta do a few extra clickety clacks. And still, I feel like you're not getting the best view of me over there. I gotta figure out someplace like over here to put the iPad when I'm doing the lives. But yeah, hit me. Like, hey, let me know. I see there's somebody watching. So hey, like, let me know what's going on. I will respond to the comments. Print that label. Grab that disc. All right, I'm gonna need something. We're gonna just do this. Another PS4 game, PSVR. There. Problem is solved. All right, now I'm a cold person. I enjoy the cold. It has been cold for the first time this winter. But I don't like how everything shocks you when it's cold outside. I'm not a fan of that. Do you get zapped everywhere, people who live in the cold? What's the scientific reason for that? I'm interested. Like you're colder, you're generating more static electricity or something somehow? It's cold, so it's also got to zap you. Like, is that just it? Like, that dems the rules. That's how it works, Max. That's how it works. Holy crap. Actually, that's fine. It's just Rambo. Now, okay. Best of PlayStation Network on the PS3. Guess what this game is going for? Take a wild guess. Stab in the dark. Don't look it up. It's going for $57. $57. for a game called Sound Shapes. And I'm like, maybe, you know, I'm judging a book by its cover. Fat Princess. I'm down for that. I'm down for Fat Princess. I want to play. I want to play Fat Princess. That's hilarious. Okay, well, okay. I guess if I've got $57, I can play Fat Princess. That's so ridiculous. But no, I mean the physical media is very interesting. Like just the pricing right now. Hello. How you doing today? I'm all right. How can I help you?
Are these cards worth anything? This might be 1,000. I think it's a little less though.
Okay.
Because I know it's by 1,000.
For the bulk.
There might be one that's like a little damaged.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to pass on most of these. I can look at this, Machamp is not. Yeah, let's pass on those. I can see.
That one's probably like 6 cents.
Yeah. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, just with the condition of these, we pass on them. You looking for trade or cash for your bulk?
I'll just have to like see like what amount it is.
So you're getting $10 in store credit or $7 in cash for 1,000.
I guess I'll do the 10 in store credit.
All right.
But I'm not sure that it's 1,000.
All right. Let's see before we get to. Let me grab a box real quick.
Yeah, I was also like, like a headphones or like a microphone to do that, and it's for the Nintendo 64.
What's it for? What's it do?
Oh, what I just said.
Oh, so headphones or what?
Headphones or a microphone.
Lead on these, you think?
Hmm?
This is the new pre-order lead, and we're doing our pre-order thing.
Okay.
Like after it comes out, you know, usually we take it off there, but. Sorry, but it's, deal with that one first.
Hello, thank you for calling VGMX. How can I help you?
Yeah, me. you're a credit card processor? Alright, cool, gotta go. Bye-bye.
Good day now. Bye bye then.
Bye-bye. He's like, yeah, I'm calling from Ohio. It's like, okay, well, how come the area code says Portland? Portland, Oregon.
Lies! Already with the lies. How am I supposed to trust you, Portland? If that's your real city.
To be honest, it sounds like you're calling from Malaysia.
Even with all this energy.
they go along with.
There's not really much for trading, but they're very important for playing the game. Definitely get to 1,000. Let's see how much more we've got going on here.
Yeah, the thing that I was looking at in here is that PSP go. It's like a little flip out PSP.
Yeah, so it's like a digital PSP was, I think they came out around the PS3, so it's got pretty good graphics, and yeah, it's all, that one's all digital, so you get to download the games and stuff onto there.
I would probably like.
And I think people can modify them, you know, if you jailbreak it or whatever, you can put all your old school games on there or something like that.
I think that might be PSP though.
That too.
Hello.
Alright, so you'd be looking at, we'll call it $12 of store credit for everything there.
Alright.
No problem. The energy we can pass on or we can throw away if you don't want it, because we just get so much in here that we don't take these, and the lunchbox obviously is yours to take. So I can pack these all back in here for you, or all right.
Did you plan to do you walk in here or something, or we just need this one credit for that?
I think I'll try and find something.
All right, you guys shop around, just let me know if you're at one, and you can settle it.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'll go on the resource though. This really helped me too.
You alright?
Real quick.
was one. Then there was one. You all right? You sure?
Well, Pico is probably not doing so hot.
It's a Pokemon game. You know, I might want to think before I buy this. I think this is fine.
This one's going in the case. In the case, $57.
What's that for? DS?
Yes. You know,
All set?
almost.
Okay. Oop. The rare sticker on here.
Yeah, baby. Okay, yeah, I think I'm ready.
All right, I'll be right there. Unmute. That's I always get one extra person when I mute the the stream. So maybe I'll just silence. Maybe we'll do black and white silent stream. Silent streaming, is that a thing? Do people do that? Wow, we've already...
It's usually like watching the Aurora Borealis or something.
Yeah, but it's not that there's no sound being made. You know, it's like there's like people start watching when they like I should be hearing something and they're not hearing anything. There might be something to that, like some like reverse ASMR. You know, like.
Like, oh, just quiet. I'll watch. You know what? I'll watch quiet.
Maybe they're at work or something, like they can't be having all that noise. They need something, but they can't have all that noise. I just ruined that, so. All right, we've got Folklore for the PS3. What do you think this game's going for? Folklore. Have you played this game, dear viewer? I like playing video games, but like I like playing like 3 video games. I don't know how people play like 800 games. I mean, like, more power to you. I'm not like knocking it. I'm just that's not something I could do. And I'm generally bad at them. I like them, but I'm bad at them. It's like Mega Man is one of my favorite games of all time. Any Mega Man, and I'm terrible at it though. I can't beat half of the level. And that's being generous. That's being generous. It's probably more like 2/3 of the levels that I can't beat. All right, what is Folklore going for? $49. $49 for Folklore. And then there was one again. Yeah, see, the talking did it. I guess we just need to have it muted. That was that. Oh no! What happened there? Nobody got hit by a flying pop, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was trying to think. It would have been their fault.
Ghost pops.
I'm one of those parents.
All right. We had a ghost pop incident. A bunch of pops flying off the shelf. They were like, "Buy us now! Buy us now!" Spooky. Spooky ghost pop. All right. Here we go. 3D dot game heroes. Minecraft clone. Minecraft clone. What is 3D dot game heroes going for, Jeremy? What do you think?
I know it used to be up there, and then it was down, and it might be back up. Say like
$20?
You are so wrong. $20 is grotesquely off. It is $45
Wow.
for 3D dot game heroes for the
Dude,
PS3.
Inflation, man. Inflation.
But at least you're off in the wrong way, the right way, you know, like.
I'm supposed to be confused about all this stuff. Oh, I see what's going on.
So yeah, it's like
This.
Yeah, this
Bar.
like, these can go into the side to make like a grid of them, into the sideways ones, and then you use this to like lock it.
Oh, these are going to grid. Like this,
Yeah,
you
so
say?
then like there's bars that don't have this top piece, like this one here, will go into the bottom of that.
Okay. Goes like that. Is this supposed to
Yeah,
tighten
tighten
that
it.
now?
Yeah. But then I could not figure out,
It work very well.
because like with these hangers, I couldn't figure out where to
Yeah.
have them.
Just saw those off. Huh?
yeah, I mean, it's looking like it. I was like, well, I guess I'll wait on Jeremy. Because they came in probably like 20 minutes after you left.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Something like that. 60 not screw in. Either that or like, here, you're gonna need this. You're not gonna be able to do it from there. Not wrong.
Remember, you can pick up all these games at VGMX.com. Or you can come on in, hang out. We'll talk about 3D dot game heroes.
Get there, falling out there. Roll with.
don't want the drill.
Me, 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 me. Hello.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you guys?
All right.
Good.
Just look at the.
Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. The Razor's Edge. On the bleeding edge of ninja technology. Alright, we're back down to earth now. Those last 3 or 4 games were a bit crazy. We're coming back down to earth. How much do you think we're paying for Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge? What are you putting that at? $17.99 before you look it up. $18 for Ninja Gaiden 3. I'm gonna help this customer real quick. Get this guy in here. Someone's jamming. I'm down. I'm liking it. I'm vibing right now. I'm hip. I'm hip to all the cool cats.
You help with anything?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right. I was rushing for nothing.
I was gonna ask, do you guys do pre-orders?
Yeah.
Do you guys know when pre-orders will happen for the next one piece?
Is this bought by the box or by the card?
That's by the card.
There you go.
If it's sealed up and says bulk box on it, those are
There you
like
go.
the whole box for sale.
And I was
But
like,
yeah, that's just every card in that set that we have
there you go.
in there. So you come up through there.
You have to look through, that's what I said. I'm fairly certain you have to look through.
Yeah, but we
Pull out
do
which
have-
cards you want. But I was like, we can ask.
I think we have some over here. Yeah, we got these made up. We got yeah. These guys.
Okay, so where do you want it?
45.
Okay, they're almost done. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pokemon Bog. I don't know what that was. I don't know what's wrong with me. Did I print this right? Ninja Gaiden 3, The Razor's Edge. Get working on the tube technology. All these have got the manuals with them too. Figure that out there. We got the 3D dot game manual, you know, in case you were wondering. In case that was weighing down on your soul. Does he have the manual? Is it real? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, the definitive edition. That's yeah, okay. I see what you did there. Darksiders 2 definitive yeah. That's hard to say. Why would you do that? And I see what you're doing, but also why? Do you think that maybe just call it the definitive edition and leave that alone? Alright, so what do you think?
That
Definitive.
particular one piece is going to be in-store only.
You know when it drops?
It drops the 315.
Okay, so that'll be in store only.
Yeah, that particular one will be in-store only. And then the 07, we'll definitely be putting that one up.
We have to check out, baby. They gotta buy
So
their
one
stuff.
of them will be available for pre-order, the one won't, kind of thing?
Okay, I need you to stop whining.
Yeah.
Is that just because of like allocation numbers kind of thing? How early can you put a
You guys all
pre-order
set?
in on 07?
I can go over here.
Usually it's a couple months. Usually it's 2 months before. That release is 6/28. So in in what, June?
I probably have to get it the day of, right?
Yeah, it'll be there.
I mean, what's it called for the one that's releasing in, you said, is it March? The 06?
Yeah.
That's in March. They're pretty much gone the same day, right? Is my guess.
It'll be same day.
Okay, will it be like?
I'd almost guarantee it because it's been pretty hot lately.
Okay.
And that's the other reason why we're just doing it in store. Cause like no, as soon as we put them up, they're just gonna
Will you guys put like?
they're gonna sell all over. So.
Are you gonna put a limit on it in what you can buy? Cause I mostly just mean that 'cause like I actually am like learning how to play.
Yeah.
So like I know a lot of the stuff gets flipped really fast and stuff like that. So I didn't know like how. Like if you guys, I didn't want to like come earlier and take time off, like an hour off of work and do something like that. If like one person was gonna come in and buy like everything.
No, I mean it'll be probably limit one considering the allocation and yeah.
Yeah, if it's limit one, then I'll just come back.
Yeah, and then we'll do of course we'll have the boxes for packs and then the rest will be boxes as far as that goes. The crappy thing about it is that it is so far out. Like most games, it's like our order window for the distributor is like 2 months. So like Pokemon, like name anything, and it's like tell us what you want 2 months before it drops. With One Piece, it's 6 months before it drops.
Okay.
So you like this the 07, our order window was up last month for 07.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really hard to get a grip on obviously what's they're not all zingers. You know what I mean? So it's like of course the last set was really good. And if I could have gone back 8 months ago and ordered, 100 boxes or 1,000,000 boxes or whatever, I would have. Now, obviously, too, it's on allocation, so it doesn't. So it's, if I wanted 1,000, they're not going to give me 1,000. They're going to give me whatever they're allocated to my particular account. So, I know the 07 is going to be more. Just because it was because the last one did well, so I'm like, okay, well, we better step it up for the next one. But the problem is the order window for the next one is already closed 4 months ago.
Right.
So I'm ordering out till, to June on that particular one, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll check with you 2 months before that one comes out, and I'll just be here the day of for the other.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the other one will have enough to do pre-orders on there. And two, we're trying to figure out if we can get a pre-order app that'll let us do limits, because we haven't found one yet that'll let us do a limit.
Sure.
So it's like, we put it out on there, and they're, especially, I mean, we don't really,
Well, which ones do you have?
we don't go, okay, well, we think this one's gonna be better, so we're gonna put it at $150 a box. Or this one's gonna be whatever, it is just what it is. We make the margins that we need to make on it, and then we just sell it, you know what I mean? That's typically how it goes. Sometimes we'll follow like TCG Market if it gets too crazy, and try to find like a mid in between where it's not worth it for resellers to come in and buy us out, and then flip it and that sort of thing.
Because the reseller's gonna lose like 15% if they're selling it. So all the
And then it's not really exactly.
Because otherwise you're paying tax here, and then also
Yeah. We try to make it so it doesn't make sense if it comes to that, if we really have to. But some of the stuff, and as many TCGs as there are now, with Flesh and Blood and like a lot of new ones coming in, Lorcana and whatever, it's like basically sell and then they're done.
Yep.
Now Lorcana's a little different, but One Piece is a Bandai, so it's basically Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Basically.
Sure.
So, and their print run is their print run, and then they're done.
Yeah.
Like there's not like this is doing well, let's print it again, for another restock. They just go, we're printing what we're printing, and then good luck. And then we're on to the next, because we don't have time for the whole, So it's a little trickier as far as some of them go, or at least for the Bandai stuff.
Could I get a?
Well, thank you for letting me know all that.
Oh, yeah. Just try to, get you in there for sure.
Could I,
And feel free to, maybe even a couple days before that drops, just give me a call. I'll be happy to set a box aside for you or whatever.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm Jason. What's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy? Okay.
Yeah. Just give a shout, and I'll definitely try to put one aside for you.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know they've been telling me you guys are exploring trying to do the game here. I
Yeah,
learned how to
yeah.
play through the app, and I'm like trying to play with my oldest son and stuff like that.
Right.
So, like,
And I'm trying to get with our distributor that and figure out what our OPS is, or OTS is on, as far as the One Piece stuff goes. And do we need to actually be getting certain allocations to fit the releases that come out and stuff like that. So
Okay.
hopefully that'll start soon. But if it's anything like Yu-Gi-Oh, which it probably is, it takes like a year. The communication between trying to get them to respond to anything is like so delayed. It's like 6 to 8 months on email. So if you see an email and say, hey, we're having an issue with this OTS pack or this certain thing that you're doing or whatever, it's like 8 months later you'll get a response. Maybe.
that's crazy.
It's just so far out, like, that if there's any issues, it just takes forever.
Could I just get cookie?
Yeah, which one?
Chocolate chip, if you got that?
Is it this one? Yeah.
Yeah. Will you ever get any more of those Cookie Monster cookies, or were those like special events?
Probably special. We always try to have them, mix it up or whatever, but.
Yeah, I really like those Cookie Monster cookies.
Okay, I'll have to request those next time.
Yeah,
It
They
is
were
definitely not more.
just like every single chocolate chip.
$4.99. So
Well, it's 5:36. So good thing you just got that.
Have a good one, man.
That
Yeah, you too.
7 cents back. So that's, that's not a quarter, that's a nickel. Which
I
you
mean,
could have
we'll
given.
take it.
There you go.
Cool, 275.
Can you give me quarters?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
Or do you
That's
need?
what my guess was.
I don't need quarters. It's just for my dad. He has like a whole box of quarters.
Oh, okay, so he's like, hey, I need some quarters.
Yeah, I'm just making a joke. We joke about how he's like addicted to quarters.
There must be good after shop.
225.
We really just came in early. I wanted to. I saw it the last time he was here. And said,
All
you
I
can't find
wanted
it.
was
I said, you can't find it online.
I can't find it out when to buy it online.
So he was like,
Sweet.
you gotta go
Thank
in there.
you. Appreciate you.
All weekend. Mom, we don't have to. We go to the nerd emporium.
You guys have fun?
Well, have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you. Oh, girlfriend, you're miserable.
Come on, sit up. There we go. Where's the other zipper? Here we go.
All right. We're back. Darksiders, come out and play.
We basically say like, hey, once you get it done attaching all of this stuff, then it should be somewhat stable.
But like, you also need hopes and prayers. You have to. You need to employ a monk to sit a vigil and pray that the thing stays together.
What's your dream?
$9. $9 for the Darksiders. Oh, dang it. Dang it, Max. You ever here getting ahead of yourself? Don't do it. Take everything just one step at a time. Make sure you're entering all the right things.
Get all your chip clips in a row.
Get them chip clips lined up.
You get nothing after that, don't you? You're like, chip clip.
Chip clips. And I mean, like, because I was like, well, maybe we can, like,
Yep.
drill a hole through that plate. But then I was like, but then all the chip clips are backwards.
Right.
All right. Now, what if the chip clips were made out of chips?
The problem is the chip clip doesn't really, this thing doesn't really even work. They're like, oh, screw these together. And then they're like, it doesn't actually work.
Well, it definitely came from China. Yeah. What's wrong? Nothing.
Other than they have a bunch of bikes just piled up and piled. You seen that?
No.
So they're like, hey, we're gonna get out in front of this like electric bike thing. And they made some kind of like incentive. It's funny how communism works. Where it's like, hey, you're incentivized to make these bikes, right? That it's like a ride share type thing, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the little scooters that we have in town. Like,
Yeah.
you can rent the bike.
But they're like, hey, we're gonna do this for like everyone.
right.
And so they incentivize doing this, and so all these companies start making all these bikes, right?
Yeah.
And they park them in certain places, and they're trying to get them whatever.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like they either break down or they're just whatever, and they have these graveyards
I'm just electric
where
bicycles.
nothing was there like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And they're just stacked. They're just stacked, like I don't know, hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah.
Like in different spots, and like each city
Right.
has their own like little
Bike
graveyard
stack.
of stuff, right?
Do they like the cities should compete? Like, who can get the bigger stack? You know.
But what they were talking about obviously is like, okay, well that's great. You're trying to improve your blah blah blah, but
Yeah.
how much stuff did you waste?
Right.
Like it didn't really work.
Yeah, and
You know
also
what I
it's
mean?
like when you have different companies kind of competing to do the thing, it's like, oh, okay, well, it becomes where the market gets so diluted that like now it's like, okay, well, if I'm with this company, they're only in these spots because like all the other companies took up all the other corners. Like
Yep.
it's yeah, but oh well, whatever. At least they're trying, I guess. At least they try to think.
Well, that was the thing. It's like, well, they're like, oh, we're doing this for the environment, but it turns out,
Yeah,
that the
this is
dumping
backfired.
of all the
That's-
lights,
Yeah, that was
worse
it.
for the environment.
Yep, this was a bad idea. There's only one way to know that, though. You know, like how are you supposed to know it's a terrible idea when you started?
Failure.
Titan Quest on the Xbox One. What do you think that game's going for? Yep, little Titan Quest. $7. $7 for the Titan Quest. Titan. Hello, friend. Viewer. Go ahead and hit me up in the chat. Let me know what's going on. If you have any questions about what we're doing here, I'd be happy to answer them. Oh, wow. We've been going for 73 minutes. This is probably the longest one. I should probably just end this soon. But I feel like I've been away for a long time. I'm helping customers. We're getting up. We're beat bopping. Jeremy and I had a dance off. That was during the muted portion. We had to, like, that's how we decide things around here. Like, if there's a disagreement, we just have a dance off. It's a lot of fun, so make sure you check us out. But the dance offs are private. Like we're not putting dance offs in the on the internet. You got to keep all your best moves. Like I'm trying to let the whole world know how I gets down. In case I have to do a dance off in the street. Like you can't let Jeremy, like.
Practice.
Yeah, because once someone challenges you to a dance off in the street, and they already know your moves, it's over. Like they're just gonna.
We're not winning that dance off.
Yeah, and probably they have an advantage. I mean, like I might win. I might be able to pull out my best move, and it still wins because they can't match it. But like they still have the previous knowledge. Like that's an unfair advantage. But also, I'm not trying to throw your best moves out there, I'm just like, just because I won this particular dance off doesn't mean I need to blow up your spot, Like, you could probably use those. They were good moves you were using. You can use those in the streets. I mean, you lost to me, but I'm like a great dancer.
Lies and slander.
Like, hey, like when you lose a basketball game to Michael Jordan, like, do you feel bad? Like, you can't feel that bad about it. Like, he's Michael Jordan. Well, maybe if you lost like now when he's all old and everything, but like even still, like Michael Jordan now could definitely beat me in basketball.
For the rest of his life.
Yeah. At any point in time, Michael Jordan could be on his deathbed, 112 years old, and still beat me in a game of one-on-one. But not in a dance-off, though, because I got the moves. You don't get to see them, because you got to challenge me to a dance-off if you want to see the moves. And then, like, I'm not even going to bust out my super hot freshness, because like, if I don't have to, if you're a scrub, you're not getting the good stuff. You don't just get that show for free. All right, we're up to 3 viewers talking about dance offs that don't happen. Hello and welcome. Hit me up in the chat. Yeah, if you want to see, if we get up to what What's a good number?
A billion subscribers.
No, it can't be a billion. Like
A
that'll
trillion,
never
man.
happen. That'll never happen. What's an attainable goal? We get 1,000 subscribers. If we get 1,000 subscribers or 100 people watching at the same time, I will show you my moves. I'll show you the dance-off moves.
None of this works. Like some of this stuff should be working.
Should it though? Just because you
Yes.
looked at a picture and spent money on it,
No,
does that mean?
it's like, you know, the physics say it should work, but it just
doesn't.
because it's made in China.
Yeah, cheap Chinese bicycle. What do you expect? Thank you for calling VGMX. This is Max. How can I help you today? We are good on the PS4 VR headsets right now. We've got a bunch of them in, so we're not buying those. No problem. You have a good one. I lost all my viewers. What? How did I go to no viewers? Well, I'm watching myself right now.
They left.
But I'm still here. I was just saying I have no viewers. That's not fair. Internet, what are you doing? Lies. They're lies. I'm because I got it up here so I can see if someone chats at me. Want to make sure that I'm addressing the chat, and it's telling me I ain't got no viewers. All right. Well, my wife's calling, so I'm gonna end it there.